Tunde Adewale was a bright and promising young man, a 400-level civil engineering student at the University of Lagos. He was the pride and joy of his mother, Iyatunde. She had raised him alone since the death of her husband many years ago. Life had not been easy, but she worked hard as a petty trader, selling tomatoes and pepper at the Boundary Market in Ajegunle, just to see her son succeed. Tunde had big dreams. He wanted to become a top engineer, build houses, roads and bridges, and most importantly, give his mother a better life. Mama, one day you will live in a house with running water and you will never have to sell tomatoes again. He always told her. Those words gave Iyatunde hope, and she prayed every day for her son's success. On that fateful night, everything changed. Tunde had gone to watch the UEFA Champions League final between Real Madrid and Barcelona at a local viewing center. The match was intense and it ended late, close to midnight. As he walked home, still excited about the game, he had no idea that danger was lurking ahead. That night, a group of policemen were on an illegal patrol. They were not looking for criminals. They were looking for young men they could harass and extort money from. Amongst them were Sergeant Alade, Corporal Okoro, Inspector Bala, Constable James and their leader, ASP Danladi. These men were well known in Ajegunle. They were feared because they often arrested innocent people and only released them after collecting huge sums of money. Tunde was walking down the street when the police van suddenly stopped in front of him. The officers jumped out, their faces hard and unfriendly. "Hey you, stop there," Sergeant Alade barked. Tunde froze. "Good evening, sirs. Where are you coming from?" Inspector Bala asked, stepping closer. "I just finished watching a football match," Tunde replied, trying to stay calm. "Football match?" Corporal Okoro scoffed. "Do you think we are fools?" Tunde frowned. "I am a student. I can show you my ID card." Before he could reach out into his pocket, a heavy slap had landed on his face. His head spun and he staggered back in shock. "Bring your phone," Constable James demanded. Tunde hesitated. He had heard how these policemen collected people's phones and never returned them. "I did nothing wrong," he protested. "Are you resisting arrest?" ASP Danladi growled. "You must be a thief." "No, I am not a thief. I am a student." But the officers had already made up their minds. They descended on him, beating him mercilessly. Tunde cried out, begging them to stop, but they did not listen. They kicked, punched, and hit him with their batons until he stopped moving. His body lay lifeless. One of the officers bent down and checked his pulse. Silence fell among them. "He is dead," Inspector Bala whispered in horror. ASP Danladi stepped back. "We have to leave now." Without